This is Kelly with IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. I need to warn you, the video you are about to watch has been rated IC 60 plus for interactive content in excess of 60 minutes. If you are not emotionally prepared for all the hi hellos that are about to come and a full hour of distractions, Weight Watchers or WW ideas and friendly content, hit stop now. I repeat, this is your only warning. Do not proceed further if you are not ready. But if you're like me and you like to make new friends on your weight loss journey, this is the video for you. We will be saying hi, hello, as this was filmed live. And if you ever get a chance to join us on Sunday nights, it's just over on the Facebook page, If You Have an Egg, a Weight Watchers Journey, although I guess now we need to change it to a WW Journey. But we would love to see you live over there so that we can say hi and hello. And if you're new, please do give us a shout out. Let us know that you're new and where you're from so that we can all greet you. Also, pay attention, running across the bottom right now is some important information that you need for how to join us in other social media areas, how to get this free, how to watch this on demand, and how to make sure that you are always notified when we have a new chat come up. And more importantly, read across the bottom. Right now, our affiliate links, which include discounts, are scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Check those out. We get some great deals for the Egg Lady and for the Egglets. I hope you enjoy the at least 60 minutes of free weight loss journey content and that you will subscribe so that you can always be notified when we're coming up, and that you will share with another weight loss journey buddy, a WW member who needs some help, and so we can help each other along this journey. So thanks again, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know. Please comment below. Hope to see you Sunday. Hello. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, everybody. It's Kelly with IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. And we're back again for another Sunday. Today is Sunday, January the 6th. And if you're watching this with us live, hey, hello, everybody. If you're watching this later on YouTube or here again on Facebook or on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, and if you don't like the hey, hellos, slide over to about 8 or 9 minutes and you will be past them. But for everybody else who loves them, hey, hello. So how is everybody? You'll have officially survived the very first week of January. Congratulations. Yay, everybody. Hello, April, and hello, Claudie. Hello, Asma. So you all have survived the very first week of the new year, of the brand new year. And hello, Jenny from Boston. And hello, Carla. So has it been a big year for anybody yet? Hello, Carol Lou. So last year at this time, let's see, Alyssa was just 6 days old. So we were having our first chat after Alyssa's birth. Hello, Donna, and hello, Kim. So last year was a big, exciting year, and she's a big 1-year-old this time. Hello, Jan, and hello, Lisa. April lost 7 pounds this week after the holidays. Awesome. Extra Bravo sticker. And hello, Sandra from Dingman's Ferry. And hello, Rosie. So yeah, this year wasn't quite as eventful. Yeah, Alyssa turned 1. Hello, Sherry, and hello, Sylvia. Alyssa turned 1, but my mom and dad decided to swap with each other in the hospital. Hello, Sylvia. Hello, Carol, and hello, Star. Hey, Star. Hello, good to see you. Hello, Janice. So they decided to swap out with each other. Hello, Mary, and hello, Lynn. So my mom got out of the hospital and went back to the nursing home that she lives in. Hello, Cindy, and hello, Angie. And then my dad, literally 2 days later, hello, Sylvia from Canada, and hello, Tina. Literally 2 days after my mom got out, my dad went in the hospital. I don't know, go figure. Anyway, hello, Sandy from northeastern Kansas. Hello, Evie, and hello, Kim. So now it's his turn to head to rehab. But anyway, hello, Diane, and hello, Margie from Idaho. So that is why I look like I have been running all day. Hello, Melissa, and hello, Lisa. Hello, Lisa, because I have. Hello, Pam. Good, finally found us. And hello, Stacy. Yeah, so that's why I look like I've been running all day. Hello, another Kathy. I know, y'all are like, it's like the Kathy show. And hello, Orlando Debbie. But anyway, so sorry for the hair, but y'all know how it is. Hello, Sue, and hello, Mary. But I do get my hair done tomorrow night, so it will be fresh and bright. Ooh, and hello, Irma, and she had brunch today, was an Owego. Awesome, awesome, very good. Sandra had a great week, she lost 4.4. And Diane, thank you. No, don't. I don't. Hello, Marlene, and hello, Robin. Okay, Angie wants to know what happened to my dad, so quickly, because we are not going to spend this whole time talking about my parents. This is seriously, hello Vicky, this is seriously a, I don't know, it's like a tradition for our family. Somebody, hello Inez, somebody is going to be in the hospital at the holidays. Don't know what that's about. And thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Orlando Debbie. Last year it was Casey. It was my turn a few years ago. Hello, Kathy. But it's been my dad, my mom, a grandparent, John's grandfather. I was the victim one year. And last year it was Casey's turn. But we got a baby out of that one. So we were okay with that. And this year my parents are taking turns tag teaming and trying to kill me. But, you know, whatever, I will be fine. But anyway, thank you all very much for asking. Hello, Roberta. He's got, I don't know, it's going to be a long time before we figure out what's going on with him and what the prognosis is, but his kidney is fine. So, and Allison says, I can't see you. Allison, I don't know what to tell you. I can see me. Can everybody else see me? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, Allison, but maybe go out and come back in. But thank you to everyone for your prayers and your well wishes. And hello, Janet. And yeah, we'll just hope for the best for them. But I have already told everybody else in my life, if they need to go to the hospital, we're all going to the same place, because I can't, you know, be running around. But anyway, so yeah, and Carol did that for a while. But anyway, okay, so back to our meeting. Hello, Tracy. So we have a whole lot of new people. We have a whole lot of new people in our closed group. And hello, Margaret, if you want to join our closed group, if you're watching this later, or if you're new, hello, Laura from North Carolina, or if you, and hello, Barbara. Barbara, you didn't say hey, you had to go out and come back in, but hello, Barbara. So, oh, and Barbara from the Crossroads, and hello, Bernice from Northeast Texas. And yes, Vicki, we are all excited to continue. And hello, Tina. So we, it's 60 here today. And I'm sorry, Janet, it's a workshop. Let's get back to our workshop. But it's 60 here today in Knoxville. Hello, Loretta. It's crazy. I have on shorts again. But anyway, it was 60 here today, and it's going to be 62 tomorrow. So my accountability buddy Karen and I are going to take the girls out and walk the grandbabies out and walk tomorrow. But hello, Donna. Good evening. But anyway, so yeah, so today is, and hello, Trish. Happy New Year. Yeah, so we have successfully survived. And hello, another Debbie from Wisconsin, and she says burr. Yeah, so it's not 60 there. It's not going to be 60 all week, so don't get too excited. It's only going to be like 40 something by the end of the week as the high. And hello, Renee. But anyway, so yeah, there's a lot of new people. So we have all successfully survived the very first week of 2019. Yay, I wish I could make some kind of fanfare. I should get some, you know, some kind of confetti, but that would just be a disaster, yeah. And Margaret says it was 60 in Somerset, Kentucky, too. It's crazy because it's January, but don't worry, we'll be punished later. And yeah, and Barbara finally said hello. So we have a lot of new people. And if you're not already in our closed group, if you're watching this later, I'm sure someone will post the link. Casey and I figured out that we are not doing a good job of posting links on the YouTube video. So if you're watching this on YouTube, and Casey, if you are listening, she's not felt super fabulous today, so she may or may not be listening. Hello, Susie. Casey, if you are listening, we've got to post the link to the closed group in the YouTube description, okay? So that these people can see it, so that the YouTube people can see it. But anyway, if you're not in our closed group yet, and if you want to join, hello, Chrissy from Connecticut. Somebody may go ahead and post it here if you're watching this live with us on Sunday night on January the 6th. Hello, Mary. And if yeah, but remember, you have to answer 3 questions. Hey, Tedders and Tedders. Oh, yay, Tedders rejoined this week. Yay, congratulations. Yay, bravo, Tedders. So if you're watching it now, maybe somebody will post the link to the closed group. But remember, you have to answer the 3 questions. I can let you in super fast if you'll answer the 3 questions. And if you actually have a question, please ask me. We're going to go over one of the questions in a minute. If you're watching this on YouTube later, we will try really hard to remember to start putting links in the YouTube description. And so we'll put a link to the closed group. But you all too, even you YouTube people, you have to answer the 3 questions so that I know that you're real people and I can let you right into the group. It goes so much faster when you answer the 3 questions. And hello, Jackie. So all kinds of new people. I literally cannot wait to get back to my meeting this Tuesday. We missed Margaret, something 62 years. Oh, Margaret, oh, wait for this time of years life. So Margaret, is that your husband has agreed to join? Because I missed something y'all are talking fast, and I think I missed something, but I hope that's what that says, and then congratulations. But there's so many new people, and I have personally missed 3 weeks in a row of a sit-down workshop, and I cannot wait to get back to it. But we were gone to Disney one week, and then when we got back, our workshop is on Tuesday nights. And yeah, Sylvia, 962 years old. Man, yeah, he looks great. Is his middle name Methuselah? But anyway, so I cannot wait to get back because our workshops are on Tuesdays. And so, oh, good, Margaret. And so we missed Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve because our center was closed where we meet. And thank you, Claudia, for sharing the closed group link here with us on Facebook Live tonight. But if we, hello, Allison. Yay, hello. So what was I going to say? And so, and Angie, no, I'm not. Right now, I'm still a little bit up because of the medicine that I was taking, and I haven't gotten that completely out of my system and gotten back on, but we are back on track. So yeah. But anyway, so y'all got me distracted already. You already got me distracted. So that means y'all have to get down and do however many push-ups or sit-ups it was that we had from that chat, you know, eons ago. But anyway, so many new people. We missed. So Tuesday. So I've missed 3 Tuesday workshops. And I'm so ready to go back. But I'm, Karen and I are anxious about how many, and thank you, April. We are anxious about how many new people there are going to be because there's always a flood of new people. And thank you, Susie. And especially since we have not been able to have a meeting at our location, a workshop at our location for the last 2 weeks. Oh yeah, Kim says her cat loved that chat, the one where we were exercising. You know, if I showed you the paperclip, you had to, you know, do some certain things, you know, and hello, Janet. But anyway, so yeah, I can't wait to see all the new people. So speaking of new people, this is the first week of January. We just finished the first week of January. There are so many, yes, Tedders, lots of squirrels. There are so many new people. I have talked to so many people just this week, that it's their very first time. And I've met so many people. Oh, hello, Denise from Nova Scotia. I've talked to so many people. Oh, she rejoined this week too. Good, awesome, bravo. But I've talked to so many people that this is their very first time around. And listen to me. Okay, so you all stop and listen to me just a second. They don't know what to do. So it's their first time ever. They don't know what to do. Please invite these people to our workshops, to our Sunday night workshops here. Please invite them to our closed group. Please invite them to your meeting place. If you've got a great workshop that you go to weekly, please invite some of these new people. I've had message after message this week of people who are just, they're lost because it's, you know, if you haven't done it yet, hello, Libby, if you've not done WW yet, or if you haven't done Weight Watchers a million times before, like so many of us have, it can be a little intimidating. It can be a little intimidating if you haven't, you know, if you aren't already a seasoned professional. And honestly, there are some days that it can be a little overwhelming, even if you are. And thank you all for the love bucks. So thank you all. In case you're new with us tonight, love bucks are when you all do hearts or when you do thumbs ups, because Casey and I don't ask for, we don't ask for any money back for doing these. Hello, Samantha. So we don't get paid. In case you are new, you know, I forget to tell you all that. If this is 105. I think this is, pretty sure this is chat number 105. And hello, Margaret's back. And hello, Samantha, in case I didn't say it out loud. But yeah, we don't get paid for this. So Weight Watchers is not paying us for this. WW Weight Watchers is not paying for this. This is not sponsored by anyone. This is not brought to you by blah, 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 whatever. This is just us. And thank you, Barbara. This is just us being us and thank you all for the hearts and the thumbs ups. Thank you all for the love bucks. But this is just us being us. I was a newbie once. Everybody was a newbie once. And yeah, so we're here. Hello, Karen. So we're here because we were newbies once, and we want to help other people who just need somewhere to go, need somebody to talk to. And honestly, I need you all to talk to every week. You know, my family gets tired of hearing about this, and poor John is probably in the bedroom right now going la 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 because he's home again. So, you know, they get tired of listening to me talk about this, even though they're on board with me, you know, and I have a great accountability buddy, and I am surrounded by awesome people. But sometimes I just need to talk to you all. So Yeah, so I enjoy being here too. But please do share it with somebody and remind them about answering the 3 questions. And if you send them to YouTube, because I've gotten a lot of questions from people on YouTube here lately, if you send them to YouTube, please remind them to subscribe. I think a lot of people think that just because you watch one video, that you will get, keep getting more new content, that you'll keep getting it. They won't. They need to subscribe, and then every single week when we do this, and Angie, no, it's only when he's under my control. But anyway, but every week as we post these and as we post new recipes and things like that, then they will get notified. Also, if you subscribe, Casey and I are starting a new video series. I know, because I need something else to do, but Casey promises that it will save me time, because instead of trying to get all this elaborate stuff together and ready and spend, hours of videoing and production and everything else, hello Sandy, and editing and all this stuff, she has been doing this. She's been doing smaller clips throughout the week for her BookTube channel. And in case y'all like to read a lot and are interested in that, she does have a BookTube channel. It's Bohannon Babbles, BoHananBabbles. Pretty sure I got that right. And hello Mary Jo. But she's been using it for hers, and it seems to be going much more smoothly to do it in little bitty bites. Hello, Jessica, and then put it together instead of trying to do, it all. And yes, Barbara, the camper's back up. I need to get Christmas down though. It's still a little bit Christmassy up there. I'm going to change it. I'm trying to change it to some kind of winter. But anyway, so just encourage the new people, encourage them to join. Please do not. If they're at your workshop, if they're in our group, if they're here, no question is a stupid question. We were all new once. And it doesn't matter how long we do this, we will always have new questions. So, speaking of new questions, before we start our workshop tonight, Lita, who is a brand new to us, member of our closed group, she had a great question that I don't know the answer to. See, I've been doing this forever. I don't know the answer to this question. I've never even seen the product that she's talking about. So Lita, who is a new member, asked, when she was joining today, she asked, have you made muffins out of the cranberry orange oatmeal? Well, I didn't know what she was talking about, but I kept reading, and it says, that's what I'm trying to do. At my meeting this morning, the woman weighing me in said, that another member added an egg and one mashed banana. Oh, Sylvia says it's Ukrainian Christmas Eve tonight, so it's still Christmas. Awesome. And I think I missed some notifications, but I'll have to come back to you all. But anyway, so the lady that was weighing her in said that another member had added an egg and a mashed banana to 4 packages of the oatmeal to make muffins. So I'm assuming that the cranberry orange oatmeal is something that that you have to, or that you get at your, what am I trying to say? At the centers, at the WW centers. I don't know. I've never seen it. Ours, we don't go to the actual center. We go to an outlying workshop, and they bring some of the products there, but we don't have everything. So is the cranberry orange oatmeal, is that something that's sold at the centers? Can anybody answer that question first? Oh, studio. Ooh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Osma is right. It's called a studio now. Sorry. We don't go to the actual studio, actual WW studio. And see, you can tell that because I called it the wrong thing. Okay, Margaret says she bought some at the meeting today, and they are 3 points. Yes, yes, yes. Asma says yes. Debbie says yes. Okay, so apparently, thank you, Tedders at studio. So apparently this cranberry orange oatmeal, is a new product that's available at the center, aka studio, or studio, aka center, or whatever. Okay, and so someone told her mix 4 packages, so I'm assuming that's the 4 packages. Is there 4 packages in the box, maybe? Mix those with an egg and a mashed banana to make muffins. So if anybody has that recipe, if you would pretty please post it if you have an egg closed group. If you'll post it in the closed group, her name is Lita. If you want to tag her, her name is Lita, and the last name starts with an S, and that's all I'm going to say since this is publicly posted. But I'm pretty sure if you try to tag Lita, L-I-T-A, that's probably the only one we have. I like the name, kind of unusual. So guessing it's the only one that we have. But anyway, so if y'all have that recipe or if you've made them, that would be awesome if y'all could help her out. Okay, so let's get down to business. And I do not know how many points they are, so I have no idea, Marlene. So if somebody has made them and or knows how to make them, please. See, I don't know everything. I know y'all think I do. Hello, Angelia, but I don't know everything. But if somebody else could help out with that, that would be awesome, and post it over there. And be sure and tag Lita. So, okay, let's see. We had a weird, hello, Laura Lynn. We had a weird topic last week. I think it's weird anyway. So if y'all remember, last week's topic was warm up your life, and it was about the, and I still haven't figured out how to say it, but Huga, whatever, you know, I don't know, that just, I'm a happy huggy person, but that just seemed too happy and huggy to me. So last week, do you remember what your homework is? Anybody remember what your homework is? So remember the love bucks, what you're paying me and Casey with, and this is no money, but what you're paying us with is your support, and you pay us with support by giving us love bucks, which are thumbs ups or hearts. And you also do thumbs ups or hearts when you're answering things, or smiley faces are good. I like smiley faces too. But does anybody remember what your homework was for last week? What we did last Sunday night, which was a week ago from today. Lots of love bucks. Homework, anyone? Anyone remember? I got tagged in quite a few. You all did a great job with your homework last week. A great job. Actually, let me go ahead and give you your Bravo stickers for your homework. Bravo stickers for your homework. Y'all did a great job of tagging me last week. I got tagged on Connect, Instagram, and on Facebook. So you all did great with your homework last week. Okay, so your homework last week was, I renamed it New Year's resolutions. So instead of resolutions, because you know we all have resolutions, you know, things that we, and quite a few of you are posting. So we all have things that we wanted to do, wrote down. You know, we probably had some leftovers from 2016 into 17 into 18, and I don't want to go dragging those into 19. So I wanted you to find 3 things that you wanted to resurrect and do this year. 3 things that went great in 2018 that you wanted to resurrect and do again this year. Keep them going, or resurrect them and do them again this year. Hello, Dillo. So one of mine was to go back to walking and or some form of exercise twice a day, instead of trying to, all or nothing and do it all at night, because then if I don't get it done, then I think, oh man, and then, by then I'm tired, and whatever. And so I was trying to get 2 little things in and not worry so much about getting my 1 big thing in. Hello, Julie. And Julie, so you're back at it, right? You're back at it too. But so that was one of the things that I resurrected. April, I think April's cutting out because she didn't sleep good last night. I'm sorry, get to feeling better, April. But that was one of the things that I was going to resurrect, was the, twice a day. So John and I walked yesterday morning and this morning, and then I did something again last night, and then I walked with Karen this afternoon, and with my accountability buddy Karen this afternoon. So all but one of the days, hello Betty. Oh, you were massaging your dog? Betty almost forgot because she was massaging her dog. Dusty wants to know more. Dusty he's literally coming over here to find out more about massaging your dog, because he's looking at me. He wants to know how I should do this. So yeah, maybe we shouldn't have brought that up. But anyway, so y'all did an awesome job naming your 3 things that you were going to resurrect. So everybody gets Bravo stickers for last week's workshop here, because y'all did a great job with your homework. Such an awesome job. Then, so y'all get Bravo stickers for that. But who actually attended their workshop last week? So who sat your bottom in a little chair, whether it was in a church basement or it was in, I just saw some unusual workshop places go by. But who sat your bottom in a little chair? Who sat your bottom in a little chair? Give me a thumbs up. Thumbs ups for those of you who sat your bottom in a little chair last week. I did not, again, because, my workshop's on Tuesday and it was New Year's Eve. And I can't attend the one that is, Gwen does do another one on Sundays, but my Sundays are like, ugh. I mean, church is like the only break that we get on Sunday. Okay, lots of you sat in a chair, lots of you, okay. And who attended with us last week? Kathleen, hello Kathleen. So if you sat your bottom in a little chair, or you attended here with us last Sunday, and there were quite a few of you, I want to say There was actually more than I thought there was going to be. Probably 60 something of you all, but there's 100 of you right now. As of right now, but give me a heart if you did both, if you attended with us or did both, and you all get more Bravo stickers. Yeah, and yeah, Linda attended here, but so did I. So more Bravo stickers, everybody. And remember, I give out free Bravo stickers. And if you are in our closed group, you all got, I posted one for everybody. You all got a sparkly, you got a sparkly Bravo sticker to start your year. So remember, if you attend with us, that counts. With us, it counts as a workshop. Because a lot of you all, that's the second, probably biggest thing I got asked this week is people who don't have a workshop close to them. Their workshop has closed. It's like an hour drive away. Or some people that just because of financial situations can't attend right now. Attend here. It is free. It is absolutely free. Yeah. And if you YouTubed it and watched it later, like Margaret did, still get a Bravo sticker because you still attended. You just attended, on your own. And I don't know if y'all know this or not, but if you can't watch it on YouTube, if you still just plug in your headphones or whatever and let it play, it will play as audio only. But I am trying to find out how to make it into a podcast so that y'all can just listen to it whenever. And Jessica needs the link to the closed group if someone would let her know how to do that. Or I will post it when we get done. So last week, the meeting topic was, and since I didn't go, I don't have a weekly to show you. So you'll just have to pretend like this is a weekly. And I waited a day late and a dime short, not quite $1 short, to print it out. So I have it pulled up. And if anybody knows how to do podcasts, if anybody already knows how to do that, please send me a message because I would love to know. Yeah, and Dillo needs to know how to get into the closed group. So if y'all could post that too. Oh, and it looks like somebody's posting a recipe. Jackie's posting a recipe about something, but awesome. And thank you for the update on the time, Barbara. So if somebody would help out Dillo with the link to the closed group, that would be awesome. Or I will post it later. Yeah, and see, like Tedders lives in the country and her studio meetings are too far away for her. So she comes with us and we prefer to have you here, Tedders. But I didn't get to print a weekly, so I have it pulled up on my computer. So if I'm looking over here, sorry. And Trish, yeah, I promise somebody will post it or I will post it when we get done. But then you got to answer the 3 questions so I can let you write in. But let's do this quickly because the fluff that we have for tonight actually involves fluff. Yeah. Okay, so this week's topic, much better, much, much better. I don't know if they're like fresh minds thinking about, the new year. But this week's topic it's just called Living WW. So, I don't know if y'all know, if you're new, you may or may not have realized this yet, but this is not a get thin quick scheme. I hate to call it a scheme, but this is not get thin quick. This is not, and Barbara says, oh boy, fluff. This is not, lose weight one time and then go back about your, merry way, whatever. And thank you very much, Carol, for posting that. This is a lifetime. So this is a lifestyle. It is a lifetime, especially now that we're talking about wellness too, that we're not just talking about weight loss, in our workshops and, in here, and we're talking about wellness too, and just, all around wellness. So this is not get thin quick. Okay. So this is a lifestyle. So this week's topic was perfect. It's Living WW. Basically what they're talking about in our weekly. And if you all don't go to a physical workshop, you can pull up the weeklies online. I find it easier to pull them up on an actual computer. I have been able to, from time to time, pull them up on the app on my phone. But because I am, I think it's because I'm a beta tester on the WW app, it flips, it changes all the time. And sometimes I don't get what the actual weekly topic is, and then I get confused. This last couple of weeks since I don't have a physical one has especially confused me. But anyway, so I find it easier to pull it up on the computer in case you're new and you need to know where to pull it up, because you can still get this too, and you can print it off as a PDF. So you do not have to get like this if you're new. If you are new, and if you do not attend a physical meeting, this is what it looks like at a physical meeting. So it's on, kind of thick cardstock. But if you are online only, if you are, if you just do this online only, then you can actually print them off as a PDF. So basically what they're saying is, whether you're a newbie or you've been with WW for a while now, yeah, now's the perfect time to set a course, to set your course for 2019. The 3 pillars of WW work together to boost your well-being and help you reach your goals are food, mindset. Laura, I didn't catch all of that. Laura's saying something about helping her. It took her a while to get on the live show tonight. She was here at 8, but she just now got on. So if somebody can help her with that, that would be awesome. And Laura, you're here. You're here, so it's okay. And you actually get to see the fluff part. You can go back and watch the classroom stuff later. You get to see the fluff part. Anyway, so it's food, mindset, and activity. So that's the 3 things that they really want us to, to focus on. And food, we will talk about food over and over and over and over and over and over again. So I'm not going to dwell on food too much. Hello, Liz, too much tonight. Mindset, they have all, WW has all this new stuff, for our mindset. And thank you, Jackie. They have the Headspace that you can do from the app. So if you are online, even if you attend a workshop, if you have e-tools, or if you're online only, you can get to the Headspace portion. And activity. They really, really want us to. And activity doesn't mean you have to run a marathon. If you ran a marathon, awesome, good for you. But activity is anything. It's anything. So we will continue to talk about activity later. But you all know me. I am going to change, the topic ever so slightly and say, because now I've talked us into 8:25, and say that for me, living with WW, the first thing I think you need to do. Oh, hello, Wendy. Wendy's new. Yeah, she's excited to apply this to her. It's her 1,000th try. I seriously doubt it, but yeah, very good. I know I'm a 6-time loser, so yep, I'm a 6-time repeat offender. So, but anyway, I think building your team, I'm going to say you need to learn how to live with WW. You've got to also find a way to be at peace with this, with your family, with your friends, with your coworkers. There are going to be a lot of people in your life, and Dee's confused about the link for the closed group. Dee, just wait till the end of this. I promise, wait till the end of this. You will get it either from somebody else or from me, but you need to pay attention. You need to be paying attention to what we're talking about right now, Dee. And Carol just posted it again. And if you touch that, it's going to take you out of the chat, and it's going to take you over to the closed group. So you need to wait. I promise that will still be there when we get done. You'll just be able to scroll through you'll have to scroll through the comments, and you'll be able to find it, and then you'll be able to go there. And hello, Kathy. So anyway, I'm serious. You've got to build your team. So, I think accountability buddies are important. If you are comfortable telling your family, I think it's very important that you tell your family. I know a lot of the new people that I've been talking to this week are like, I'm not telling anybody. I'm not going to tell anybody until I've lost 5, 10, 15, 20, whatever pounds. And they're not telling anybody. So I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you don't tell anybody. I get it if you're not going to tell, your mother-in-law, or you're not going to tell your, or maybe some of your coworkers. But I think the people that are with you every single day, you're going to have to tell them something. And that does not mean that does not mean, that you need to say, I'm starting a diet because it's January, and that's what you do in January, you start a diet, and you all get to eat stuff and I don't get to eat stuff. That's not what I'm talking about. When I'm talking about building your team, I'm talking about getting these people together, saying, look, this is what I've decided. I'm doing this. This is why, and this is how I need your help. And please, 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 please enlist their help. People are much more willing to help you than they think they are. So I'm just going to be talking about building your team tonight, and go ahead and give you your homework, because trust me, you want to see what the fluff is. I've been introduced to the craziest thing that I've ever seen. Really, it's kind of like freaking me out. But anyway, so this is going to be your homework for this week. I want you to build your team. So the first thing I want you to do, and this is going to be hard for some of you all, if you're in our closed group, if you're on Weight Watchers Connect, if you are on Instagram and feel comfortable doing it on Instagram, if not, you can do it on Weight Watchers Connect, or you can do it in our closed group. If you're not comfortable doing it in public, I'll tell anybody anything, really probably too much, probably more information than they need. But if you're not comfortable doing that, please go to our closed group and do this, or go to WW Connect, because those are more safe places. It's like-minded people. It's people that are on the same journey. And this is what I want you to do for your homework, because I really honestly think it's going to help you build your team. I do want you to tell your family, or somebody in your family. I want you to get a confidant. I want y'all to get somebody, that's not doing WW to be on board with you? To be on board with you. Carol Lou, Carol says nobody knows what she's doing. Okay, you know what, y'all, some of y'all are losing like, 75 and 100 pounds. If you don't tell somebody, they're gonna think you're sick. They're gonna think something's wrong with you. You need to celebrate with people. Anyway, so if you're not comfortable talking about it in public, go on WW Connect and do it, or go in our closed group and do this. But this is your homework. 3 things. Y'all know how I love things in threes. So 3 things. The first thing I want you to do, so I want you to make a post, 1 post, and don't forget to tag me so that I know it's your homework for the week. But you're going to put a number 1 and a number 2 and a number 3. Number 1, I want you to put your, Angie says I'm going to put it in the local newspaper. Yeah, I probably would. So number 1, I want you to post your age. That's probably harder for some of you all than telling people that you're doing Weight Watchers. So number 1 is your age. So when I do mine, I'll be putting 51, okay? So number 1, post your age. Number 2, I want you to post how many times you've joined. So if you've joined 1 time, if you've joined 0 times, if you haven't joined yet, put 0. If it's your first time, put 1. Like me, 6, or 6 for those of you all doing sign language. So 6. Oh, Loretta, we got people that got you beat. Yeah, Loretta says 60. Got people that got you beat. So 6. I'll be putting 6 for how many times I joined. And yeah, Lynn, you probably are a lot like me. And number 3, I want you to post what your Y is, what your current Y is. Not what your Y was from 6 tries ago, not what your Y was from, 10 years ago or whatever. I want you to post what your current Y is. So number 1 is your age, number 2 is how many times you've joined, and number 3 is your Y. And if you're like Carolyn, you've lost count, just put multiple times. Okay, and here's why I want you to do that. So, sorry, got something going on here. Okay, so this is why I want you to do this. You will almost immediately, you will find, you're going to find other like-minded people, either somebody who is the same age, maybe somebody that's joined as many times as you have, or maybe somebody that has a similar Y, or 2 of the 3. If you find somebody that's a 3 out of 3, you need to keep them. You need to keep that person. But I promise you are going to find some people almost every week on the chat. Somebody will say, hi, it's so-and-so from so-and-so. And somebody else will say, what? Where in so-and-so? I'm from so-and-so. Blah, 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 back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Or what? You ran a half marathon? I ran a half marathon. Or what? You don't run? I don't run. Or you've got 2 grandchildren? I've got 2. You know what I mean? You are going to find people. You are going to find like-minded people and people who you can build your team. You can build your team around. So that is why I want you to do that. Okay. So remember, you're going to either go in our group. You can do it here. 1 is your age. 2 is how many times you've joined. And 3 is your Y. Do you notice we're not talking about weight? I don't think your team, I don't think the people that you build your team around has anything to do with your weight. I don't think we need to focus on, oh, I'm only going to hang out with people that have 10 pounds to lose or 50 or 100. I don't think that has anything to do with it. Nothing to do with it. So I think it has everything to do with, there's a couple other things that I think are more important than just how much weight you have lost or need to lose. Okay, so that's your homework. So give me a thumbs up if you're going to do your homework. And a lot of y'all are already doing it. So the people, like I'm seeing these go up, 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 up. So the people that are already doing your homework, you get free pre-Bravo stickers. Yeah. So you get some pre-Bravos. Awesome and very good. So give me a thumbs up if you're going to do your homework. Lots of thumbs ups going by. So people that are watching this later on YouTube, or if you're not watching this live and you can't see the thumbs ups, there are a ton of thumbs ups. This is an easy, how much easier could it be? And Carla is perfect. 46. She's done this 3 times and she wants to live longer. Okay? I have 2 parents that have been in and out of the hospital. My mom turned her life around she had terrible eating habits. Terrible. She was diabetic. She's got scoliosis. She has, on and on, health issues. She was supposed to not live past 65, 66. She became vegan, completely changed her eating habits. I mean, completely turned her life around, lost over 100 pounds. She is 80 years old, okay? 80. So think about it. If she had done this, if she had completely changed this around 5 years, 10 years, 15 years earlier, you know, how much more, I mean, she's 80, you know, just changing at 65. She changed her life at 65. So for those of you that are 60, 65, you're not done. You can keep going. But I think that is a perfect why. Anyway, so do your homework. I have talked to 8:35, so we got to get going with the fluff part of it. So those of you that were just here for the classroom portion, for the workshop portion, you may just be dismissed while I get a drink of water. And then I'm going to show you all something that is crazy, like is kind of freaking me out. Crazy, but I think y'all are going to like it. Okay, so classroom people, you were dismissed. People who were not just here for the classroom portion. If you're here for the fluff too, give me a heart. Let me see. Let me see some hearts, because I want to show y'all this fluff is like so fun. Okay, when we had our 100th chat, we had 3 sponsors of the 100th chat, and they were people who were kind enough to donate product so that we could have our 100th chat. One of those, none of them sent me money, so we did not get any money off of this, but one of them sent me, and actually we are making something with fluff. So one of the, and see, okay, wait, I missed it, but somebody's already found a like-minded person just by doing your homework here. Anyway, so that's how accountability buddies are made. That right there is how accountability buddies are made. But one of the 3 sponsors that we had, so we had Cut to Carb, which is a flatbread, and we had Simple Living Products, which is an air fryer, and we had Dax, which is a spices company. They sponsored our 100th chat and had this lovely giveaway that was like $200, I think, of things for our 100th chat. But because we hosted it, Cut to Carb was kind enough to send us some of their flatbreads so that we could try them, so that our group could try them. So I actually had an opportunity to talk to the creator of Cut to Carb. So anyway, so she was kind enough to send me these so that our group could try them. And yes, I know that it's backwards. YouTube people, calm down, calm down. But she was kind enough to send us some so that we could try, so that we could also try them. And I had an opportunity to talk to her over the weekend. Like, talk to her by phone over the weekend. I'm gonna ask her for permission to share a little bit about her story and to get some more information on her story. I had no idea. I had no idea why she created this product. I mean, you know, I'm a consumer. I always assume, I don't know. I always assume everybody is creating and selling things to sell things. Well, she's not. I mean, yes, she wants to make money off of her product. But her story, I'm going to have to ask her for permission for it. Anyway, let's just say another one that touched me. But because of what she's already lived through and what she's trying to avoid going forward, and I will just say that, hello, Kimberly, she has created a product that is super thin. And I'll show you one in just a second, but it's super thin. But let me tell you this, it is GMO free. So there's no genetically modified, genetically modified organisms, I think. So it's GMO free, it's vegan. So any vegans out there, you're gonna love it. Two smart points for the whole thing, I think it is 2 smart points for a half of one. No, it's for a whole sheet. Wow, okay, good to know. Soy free, so if any of you have any issues with soy, it is soy free. And let me think, there was something else on the back here. Oh, this was what I wanted to tell you. So, okay, this is what it's made out of. So these are made out of filtered water, unbleached flour, whole wheat flour, psyllium husk, salt, and yeast. That's it. That's all. That's all that it's made out of. Yeah, that's like crazy. They are so good. So Laura wants to know if they're tasty. Okay, first let me show them to you. Okay, I just started playing with these. So today was really the first day that I played with them. Look how thin these are. Okay, so when we were giving them away, I was really struggling with how to describe them because I had never had them. A ton of people on Instagram were going crazy over them. Okay, I'm gonna say, I don't know what kind of voodoo magic she put into this, but these things are crazy. Let me show you what I made literally in the hour before the chat started. Cause I'm thinking, okay, you know, it's a low carb, you know, it's a low carb flatbread. Oh, and it's low carb too. So it's a low carb flatbread. And I'm thinking, okay, you know, how many wraps can I make? Oh, and Angie wants to know where did you get them? So I got them from Cut to Carb, and as far as I know, the only way to purchase them is online. They are a little bit, they're more expensive than some of the ones that you can get at the grocery store, but the ones at the grocery store don't just have filtered water, unbleached flour, whole wheat flour, psyllium husk, salt, and yeast. I can pronounce everything that's in here, and I know what everything that's in here is. And Tedder's just, they are huge. They are huge. But the website is Cut to Carb. It's CUTDACARB.com. And you need to follow them on Instagram, or, you know, and go to their website. And I think they might be kosher too. I'm not sure what the symbol is. But it's like this bag has 12 sheets in the bag. The serving size is 1 sheet, which is 37 grams. That whole sheet is only 80 calories. It's only 80 calories. Yeah, and Janice, that's what we're going to talk about in a second. That's the voodoo magic I'm talking about. So the carbs, so for 1 sheet, there's 0.5 total fat grams, 0 saturated fat, 0 cholesterol, 170 milligrams of sodium. It has 0 vitamin D, calcium, 67 milligrams of calcium, and it is Cut to Carb. Here, I know this is backwards, but it's CUTDACARB. Yeah, that's what they're called. And, oh, and they're nut-free as well. They're dairy. Oh, they are kosher. Okay, they're vegan, soy-free, dairy-free, kosher, and nut-free. It would help if I read the entire bag. But the carbohydrates are 14 grams for that whole sheet. 5 grams of fiber. What? That's more fiber than some of you all are getting. And there's 3 grams of protein and a little bit of iron, a touch of iron in there. So, but not, you know, not too much. So let me show you real quick because it is already 15 till. This is how big this sheet is. Okay. So here's me. Here is me. Here is the sheet. This thing is huge, huge. Everything that I made for today, I cut it in. The biggest one that I used was a fourth of one. I do not know. Loretta wants to know if Amazon sells them. So let me tell you this, though. Right now, I only know that you can get them on their website. I do not know any other way to purchase them yet. I will find out. That is part of what the owner, her name is, oh gosh, Miriam. Sorry, her name is Miriam. And no, Carol, they are not gluten-free. I mean, this is like miracle anyway that they're this thin. So sorry, she's going to have to work on a thin version of a, you know, of a gluten-free one. But Miriam, when I was talking to her, she and I are trying to come up with some like questions and answers about Cut to Carb because they are so, it's so unusual, and people are, she's getting a lot of questions, like a ton of questions. So anyway, so she and I are working on some question and answer things, and I will try to get, so if you all have questions about Cut to Carb, let me know what they are, and I will include them in our Q&A, you know, Q&A that we do about it. But so, okay, so what did I do with it? Okay, because y'all know I've been out of town, then we had, so we went to Disney for a week, then we did, got back and had Mom in the hospital still, or again, let's see, so we got her out, then she went right back, then she came, you know, then she got out, then my dad went in, and yes, Bernice, you can freeze them. That question I can't answer, but thank you for reminding me about that because I want to put that in our Q&A. But anyway, so we've been, you know, busy. So tonight, or today, was the first time that I've had a chance to actually play with them, and let me just say, I went crazy. Yeah, so Sylvia wants to know how you store them. If you buy a lot, that will be in the Q&A, but you can put it in, you can put it in the freezer, but when you put them in the freezer, when you take them out, you need to use them. Do not refreeze them. Refreeze them one time and then take them out and use them. I went through 3 sheets in what I made tonight. And Laura wants to know how mom is. Mom is back at the nursing home, and she actually had a really good day yesterday, a really good day. So I was pleased with that. Anyway, so the first thing that I made was this. So this is 1 cut to carb, and I cut it into, so remember, 1 whole one has 2 points. So the whole thing has 2 points. But this is 1. This is 1 sheet. And I cut it into, let me think, how many pieces would this be? Like 16 pieces maybe? And remember, I just did this, so I don't have all this information written down. But this is 16 pieces, and I lightly sprayed the, thank you, Laura, but I lightly sprayed the front and back of them with some coconut oil spray. You could also use a butter flavored spray. Because this one's sweet, I would not use olive oil spray. It's okay on sweet stuff, but I much prefer coconut nonstick spray. But anyway, I lightly sprayed the front and back, and then I used a little bit of Truvia baking blend, and then the Dax chocolate crave. Used some of that on there. Okay, listen, now these have been sitting out here for a little while, and yet, I'm sorry, they do have a tiny bit of cinnamon on them too, but listen to this. Okay, could you all hear that? What kind of magic is this? Oh, and I put them in my air fryer on 400 for 3 minutes. The first batch, I let them go for 4 minutes. Nope, they were done. They were dead. So 400 for 3 minutes. I mean, look, I don't know if y'all, can y'all hear this? Listen. Can you hear how crispy that is? I mean, that's crazy. It's crazy. It made chips. How does it even do that? That's why I'm saying this is voodoo magic. How does this even happen? But anyway, I will taste one for you. Is Angie there? Angie loves it when I taste things. Angie? Yeah, and Laura says this sounds like her cup of tea. This would be awesome with a cup of tea. With a cup of tea. Can you hear that? Listen, I'm so interested in y'all being able to hear how crispy this is. This is, I mean, insanity. I don't understand it. I do not understand this, but listen. Is that not crazy? I don't understand how this works. I do not understand how this works. That is so light. It is so light, so crisp, so crazy crunchy. And yes, Stacey, it would be good with some fruit salsa. So, oh, yeah, sorry, Angie was getting the price for us while I was doing that. But is that not insane? Okay, and you're gonna get to hear me eating some more. So again, this is 1. And yes, at some point, I will be posting this. Air fryer, 400, 3 minutes. It was lightly sprayed with coconut nonstick spray. And then I sprinkled on some Truvia baking blend and the Dax chocolate crave. And if you're new, Dax is located on daxspices.com. And it's their chocolate crave, which has a little bit of cinnamon in there. And the recipes that they have online, they've got like pizzas and roll-ups and I mean all these, and I do not do keto. And honestly, I don't really condone it. But anyway, that's for a whole nother topic. But the seasoning is called Dax, and I know it's backwards. I'm sorry, Dillo. It's Dax Chocolate Crave. And we will try to talk about that another time. But anyway, but yeah, I will try to get this posted. And, but yeah, that whole thing would only be 2 smart points if you ate the whole thing. Yeah, it would only be 2 smart points. Okay, and because now I've got us down to 9 minutes, I'm gonna go quickly. This one is the one with the fluff. So Barbara, are you there? Yeah, you could make nachos. Kim said they would make great turkey nachos. Okay. This, look at these little beauties. Are those not adorable? Okay, Barbara, if you're there, because Barbara loves the fluff. And if my Mary was here, she loves the fluff too. And Debbie, I think we do still have a code for Dax, and Barbara is there. So the code for Dax is just Egg Lady, and it's all run together, EGGLADY. And then Popsicle, I didn't, oh, did you just sneak in, Popsicle? I started to say, I didn't see you there. But yeah, so I think our code for Dax Spices is Egg Lady. Egg Lady, EGGLADY. But look at these. So this is another one. John and I already tested one of them, so one is gone. So this was just one of the cut to carb, cut into fourths, and then again lightly sprayed with the coconut oil nonstick spray, and then it's got 1 tablespoon of fluff spread about halfway down and to the end, and then I put some, I did not have PB2, I don't have PB2 this time. I have True Nut, like the peanut butter powder or the peanut powder sprinkled on there, and then rolled it up. Also 400 degrees in my air fryer, 400 degrees for 3 minutes. Okay, see, and look how yummy those look. Okay, and are y'all ready? I'm gonna break it in half and try it for you. Okay. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm gonna try and do this without making too much of a mess. I mean, is this not crazy how crisp that is? How crispy and yummy that is? Okay, so these are a little bit more points because if you ate the whole thing, it would be 2 points. If you ate all 4 of them, it would be 2 points for the entire, and yes, Sylvia, it is marshmallow fluff, but I buy Fluff brand. You can get other brands. But it would be 2 for the whole wrap, the whole cut to carb, and it would be 4 for the fluff, and then I think it's 1 for the peanut butter, but that's if you ate all 4 of them. But yeah, so listen. So it's a fluffer nutter. So it's basically, let me find an in where you can see everything. But it is basically, it's not just basically, it is. It's a fluffer nutter. It's like I don't know what to call it. It's like a fluffer nutter roll up or something. But holy cow. Holy cow. And this is so much easier. I have tried doing this with phyllo dough. You can't do it. I can't mess with phyllo dough. I can't get phyllo dough to roll correctly or whatever. It just falls apart on me. This, how does this do this? Please. Please, Miriam, please tell us what this magic is, because it's crazy. It's like phyllo dough. So it's a fluffer nutter egg roll. Yeah, Kim's exactly right. Oh my gosh. So good. Like, I'm probably gonna eat all the rest of those when we get off here. Okay. Oh, and let me show you, let's see. Somebody asked about fluff. Hold on. So the fluff brand I buy looks like this. So that, yeah. And yay, 111, Lisa says. Okay, so, oh, Janice, I didn't even think about that. Janice said if you added chocolate crave, would it make it a s'more? Oh, probably. Good night, Nancy. I don't know. I was already going berserk, so you'll just have to forgive me. Okay, and Laura, even if I did binge on these, that'd be like, what, 7 points? Big deal. And yes, Claudia, I thought about that with a banana inside. Okay, so, and yes, Laura, Amazon does have fluff too. The last one, the last thing, because we have 5 minutes left. Ooh, look at these. Okay, this is, oh no, Barbara's on a 21-day fast. What? So this is some Harissa, I think it's pronounced Harissa Salsa, that Casey got for me at Trader Joe's. And I gotta admit, it's a little spicy, even for me. But that's some Harissa Salsa. And then these, again, one of them's missing because John and I had to test it. You know, we have to make sure it's safe for you all. And yes, it is so much thinner than a Joseph's flatbread. I love Joseph's. This is so much thinner. And plus it has, what was it, 5 ingredients in it or whatever. So we already ate one of these to make sure that they were safe for you all. And when I told John, so I took 2 bites and then I let John have it, and he tried to hand it back to me, and I said, well, if you like it, you can have the rest of it. It was gone. But this, again, it was one that was cut. It was a cut to carb, cut into 4 pieces, and this time lightly sprayed with olive oil nonstick spray. And then I took a mozzarella string cheese. So I took 2 mozzarella string cheeses because I made 4 of these, and I cut those in half with a pizza cutter and rolled them up. and then made sure that this side was down so that they wouldn't, you know, like spring apart and come apart. And again, 400 degrees for 3 minutes. I guess that's my magic number. Nobody told me to use this number, but I guess that's my magic number. And look at these puppies. Okay. And yeah, Tatters, I'll tell them you said thank you. So look, here again, crispy. So it's crispy on the outside, and the cheese is fighting me. And then melted, and when these were piping hot, oh my gosh, these were so good. So good. So let's try it with a little bit of the Harissa Salsa. So, doesn't have to be harissa. It can be any kind. Again, crispy. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is supper for tonight. So supper for tonight. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Can y'all hear how crispy these are? I don't know why. I don't understand. I do not understand why these are so crispy. It's just an air fryer. It is this. It's a cut to carb, a little bit of non-stick spray in an air fryer. I mean, I've been watching people for days. Oh yeah, marinara sauce would have been really good, Debbie, but I don't have any. But I've been watching people for days, and yes, Tatters, trust me, now that I've tested this will definitely be on my Super Bowl game day snack list. But for days, you know, sitting in the hospital waiting, and yes, Laura, come on and eat some. I'm sorry, and Betty wants to know how many points for that. So that would be 2, if you ate all 4 of those, that would be 2 points for, and yes, you can freeze them, Popsicle, but that would be 2 points for the cut to carb for the whole thing if you ate all 4 of them. And then I used, and Loretta, it's because my brain is always going pew, 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 like that. They're not great ideas. They're just, you know, I don't know. It's just it going out and grabbing stuff. But anyway, so it'd be 2. So it'd be 2 points for if you ate all 4 of them for the cut to carb. The kind of mozzarella cheese sticks that I buy, that would be, let's see, 6 and 1. So that would be 2, 8, 9. So that would be 9 for 4 of them. With the salsa that I had, it would be 8. So basically, I guess they would be 2, maybe 2 points each. Maybe I'll have to go back and do the math on that. But maybe 2 points each. But my gosh, and look, I mean, look how big that is. So that's not tiny. And I was actually thinking, you know what, for tomorrow night for dinner, I could stick a turkey hot dog in that. Like, only cut it in 2 maybe. Stick a turkey hot dog in that and a piece of cheese and roll it up and air fry that. Yeah. And yes, Laura, yeah, air mind brainstorming. But again, how does this thin sheet that she's come up with, that's only like 5 ingredients. Let me see before I keep saying that. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 ingredients. So 6 ingredients. How does that end up being so crisp? I don't know. Still kind of freaking me out. But anyway, I get to ask her. So Miriam has agreed to let me ask her some questions, and as she can, because I don't want to stop your all's orders from coming because she's trying to answer all my questions. But if y'all have questions about cut to carb, if you've already bought some, like she said, you know, she's got a couple of most frequently asked questions, you know, like can you freeze them? You know, things like that. You do need to keep them in the refrigerator when if you're not working with them. But so she has some frequently asked questions that she wants me to help her answer. But if you all have any, please post them. And I'll try not to drive her crazy. But trust me, we're going to be experimenting with these, and I have a feeling this is going to be a great addition, you know, to our If You Have an Egg lives, to our WW lives. But y'all can thank Dax Spices and Simple Living Products for even recommending this. I'd seen them, didn't really know anything about them, wasn't gonna buy them, wasn't gonna try them. They both recommended that I contact her about our 100th chat, and they both sent her messages about it because they love this product. And now we know why. So anyway, it's cut to carb. If you all go order any, I'm not getting any money back. Just tell her that the egg lady sent you. Sweet, sweet, sweet lady. Sweet, sweet, sweet lady. And, oh, and Angie wants to know, after you thaw shrimp, how long is it good for in the refrigerator? I don't know. Does anybody know that? Does anybody have that information? But again, cut to carb. Holy cow. Holy cow. So y'all know what I'm going to be doing as soon as we get off here. So I have a nice little dinner and snack and dessert, you know, set up for while we're, you know, downloading the video to get it ready for YouTube. So send me your questions. Send me your questions about cut to carb at cutdacarb.com. Send me your questions. I'll make sure that Miriam gets them answered if I don't know the answer, and we'll be answering over the next few weeks. So anyway, love it, love it, love it. And yeah, do use it pretty soon after you open it. But I'll tell you, it's not gonna be a problem. It's not gonna be a problem. Like, I will be surprised if this is even open or even still, you know, in here a couple of days later. So awesome things. Go to Cut to Carb on Instagram. Tell her you talked to me, tell her you saw it. Go check out some of the other people's recipes. There are a lot of them that are fried. A lot of the keto people are frying their cut to carb. I think you can do a lot of that in the air fryer. Anyway, oh my gosh, I'm so loving this. I'm so loving this. So thank you to Dax and to Dax Spices and to Simple Living Products for introducing me to cut to carb. Super pumped about it. Anyway, thank you very much. So Kim, what did you miss? So I'm gonna go ahead and head out. Gonna go ahead and eat. I have a feeling that I've got another long day ahead of me tomorrow with hospitals and getting people in and out and going to work. So I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. And I've got to start typing up these recipes because y'all are gonna definitely want these, right? You definitely want these recipes? Okay, and let's see if Dusty is up for saying goodnight. Come here, buddy. Come here. Oh, he's hoping he's gonna get some of this. Yeah. So Dusty's coming to say goodnight. Come on. And he got a haircut. So everybody be sure and let him know you saw his haircut. Oh, good stretch. That's a good stretch, buddy. So Dusty is here with his new haircut to tell everybody goodnight. And he is checking out. He is checking out. Or look at him. He's like, what is all that? I want it. I want it. And yes, and you want to know how to do the massage too, don't you? So we'll have to find out about that. But anyway, everybody have a great week. Don't forget to do your homework. And if you go over to Cut to Carb on Instagram or on Facebook or whatever, tell them we said hey and tell her we said thank you for her voodoo magic. Because it is, I'm just telling you, it's awesome and amazing. So good night, everybody. We'll see you next week. Have a great week. Good night. Oh, don't forget, if you're watching this later on YouTube, subscribe. It's either here, 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 here. Oh, and Laura said you're a stud muffin. So it's either here, 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 or here. Don't know where we put it. But don't forget to subscribe and to share with a new friend. Good night, everybody. See you next week.